Hey, what's up, everybody? And also, Jack, what's up with you?
Not much. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm
That's
excited
fantastic.
because I'm making another Dead Rising 2 Case Zero achievement guide.
Still Creek Savior.
Yeah, we're going to save all of the...
We're gonna save all the stills?
All the quote-unquote survivors in Still Creek.
Oh.
And
It's
as
not a
you
moonshine
probably
thing?
know, the way you find these survivors, they have to be triggered. They have to be triggered by the dude up on the roof, Bill or Bob or Buck or whatever the fuck his name is. He has to say, hey, I saw some people over in the bar. And then you go over to the bar and you find the people and you're like,
Hey, are you
what's
guys
up?
okay?
You guys want to be saved? Because I got a giant pipe wrench. And I'm going to torque some zombies with it.
Yeah.
And anyway, and then he does this at triggered times in the day. I think it might rotate, but like when I played, these guys were like 10 a.m. And so part of this one is she joins you immediately. This guy has to throw up a bunch of booze, so you got to keep bringing him booze back and forth. It's a man after my own heart. After he pukes, he's ready to go. Then all you do, I'm not going to bore you with showing you. You then just run the guys back, hitting Y every once in a while to tell them to join you. You just run the guys back to the safe room.
Okay.
Then, a little bit later in the day, go up to Bob again, or Bill, or Buck, or whatever the fuck his name is, and he'll say, hey, I want you to go over here. I saw some people in the bowling alley. So then you go over to the bowling alley, and there's going to be some sluts. Bowling sluts are the best sluts of all. They're like,
whoa, look at that
hey, what's up?
clavage.
Look at my bowling balls. And anyway, so these chicks are like, hey, you're like, hey, I definitely want to rescue you, ladies.
Yeah.
I am a super hero stud. And they're like, have you
really-
seen the sledgehammer? And they're like, you need to take your sledgehammer and go to the quarantine zone and find our friend who's supposed to be getting married to my brother. So if you can find her and bring her back, then we'll go with you.
Oh my
and then
God.
it's like a menage a four.
Hey, now.
And so you
Whoa.
make your way over here, kind of back where the ambulance was at the beginning of the game, where you go and find the Zombrex. And then Sharon's going to be like, hey, I'll come with you. I just had a baby all over the floor or something. It's gross. I don't want my future husband to know about this.
Yeah, it is her wedding.
Yeah, it's like, bachelorette party got a little crazy. Had a one-night pregnancy. But anyway, she's going to say, I'll come with you, but I need the Zombrex. And you're like, oh, fuck, man, I was giving the Zombrex to my kid.
Oh, no.
But, so you give it to her, then she'll join you. Then you have to carry this dumb bitch all the way back to the
God.
bowling
Can you use
alley.
her as a weapon?
Yeah, well, you can kick while you're carrying her. You don't have to carry her, but she's slow, and so because she got bit, so you have to. It's much faster. So you have to just,
that's nice.
if you could
Yeah.
actually kick. So it's a lot easier for you if you carry her back. Then you take all three of them to the safe area.
So-
then a little bit later in the day, we're talking about 3
But you have to
o'clock.
take her to the bowling alley is what
You take her to the bowling alley first. Then you get the other girls to join you. Then you all together go back to the safe area. And there's 9. Well, there's 10 people you're supposed to rescue. One of them is your daughter. And since you gave the Zombrex up, you have to. I don't show this in the video, but you have to go get more Zombrex, and you can get that at the pawn shop. It costs $25,000.
Holy crap!
So you just bust into the casino a couple times and get 25 grand and go buy the Zombrex for your daughter. I think that's important. I think you need to do that too. Now, this is Jason and Archie. The only way these guys will follow you if you give him a broadsword. And then he's like, I need a badass weapon. So you give him a broadsword. The way you get that, it's covered in our other videos, but it's on the roof of the pawn of the diner, or you can get it.
It's in the Bob Was Here shed, right?
Or you can get it in the gun store,
Okay.
which is also accessible through the roof. Then at 7 o'clock, give your daughter Katie her Zombrex that you've spent $25,000 on to prove that you really love her. Then that's going to trigger the boss fight with Jed. As soon as that fight's over, run out here. Don't get on the motorcycle or anything. Run out here and talk to Bob.
Yeah.
It's got to be after the boss fight. He'll say, hey, I saw my daughter. She's in the gun store. If you go rescue her, and then we'll be good. So then you go in here, you talk to Darcy, and she's like, I was raised with a very authoritative father. I don't know if you've seen the man with the gun and the crazy jacket. I'm not going anywhere with you, or he'll kill us both. So then you have to be like, okay, what if I get your dad, bring him down here, then we can all go to the safe room together. And she's like, that seems, amenable. So
Whoa, that zombie was like, hey, what's going on in here?
he's like, hey, is this a party in here? Or is this 412 Johnson Street? And I got a flyer for a
Johnson
kegger.
Street?
And so you go back up to here, and you're like, hey, Bob, your daughter is kind of a prude. If you'll come down with me, I can rescue you both. And he's like, yeah, I was having fun shooting zombies, but I guess whatever. So then he gets down, follows you over. They have this, like, heartfelt reunion. Was a big hug. Like, oh, Daddy, I missed you. And he's like, oh, daughter, I missed
zombie,
you.
Jesus
and I'm
Christ.
like, okay, guys, I'll kill the zombies, I guess, because you guys your love is far more important.
Obviously.
And so then once you escort these guys back to the safe room, you get this little cutscene, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to be the cops around here. And then you get 20 gamer score for Still Creek Survivor.
Look at that.
Savior, because you saved those 9 people plus your daughter.
Well, that's
and
10.
That's 10. That's all you need to do. Here.
Fantastic.